Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. I'm excited to get to spend some time with you today. Today we get to explore colors and the rainbow. And as spring goes, you might be seeing rainbows more and more. Sometimes when it's rainy and then the rain stops and the sun shines through clouds, that's when we can see rainbows, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But first, to help understand what a rainbow is, we can practice our different types of colors. And there are 3 important colors that make all the colors in the whole world. Are you ready to know them? Red, blue, and yellow. And those are called primary colors. Can you say that with me? Primary colors. Red, blue, and yellow. And today we get to do a fun activity with those primary colors. Those 3 colors might be one of your favorite colors, but you might have a color that's not one of those colors that's your favorite, and that's okay. There are colors called secondary colors like orange, purple, and green. And those are the 3 colors that the primary colors, when mixed together, make. And we'll explore that in a moment. So let's talk about our primary colors. I have an activity that I want to show you that you can do at home as well. It's called color mixing, and I have 3 different circles, 3 different times for us to combine our primary colors to make a secondary color. So let's get started. The first primary color we're going to do is red. And I have a tray with all of my tools here. Water, a sponge, a paintbrush, my primary paints, and these are watercolor. So I'm going to use my water to get them wet and get just enough ink to be able to paint. I also have a little tray for mixing, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So I have my tray. If you want to do this with me, you can get a tray with all those same things and we can do it together, okay? Dip in the water. 1, 2, 3, no trips. I'm going to dip in my red first. Red is a primary color, and red in Spanish is rojo. Can you say rojo? Muy bien. Rojo. I'm going to paint red all in my circle. Rojo. I have red. And then I'm going to take a pen that's red and write red. Red. Our second primary color that we're going to mix at the end is yellow. And yellow in Spanish is amarillo. Can you say that? Amarillo. It's a fun one, isn't it? Yellow is also a primary color. Amarillo. Rojo y amarillo are primary colors. I have my red and my yellow. Let's write yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W. Now we get to do the fun part. I'm going to mix my colors together. I'm going to use my mixing tray and add some red. I'm going to rinse my brush so I don't mix my colors. Not until I get to the tray. I get a little bit of yellow. Let's see what happens. What color did we make? Orange. Red and yellow together make orange. And orange in Spanish is anaranjado. Can you say that? anaranjado, orange. Let's write orange. O-R-A-N-G-E, orange. Red plus yellow equals orange. We made our primary colors combine to make a secondary color. Let's do our next set, okay? We're going to stick with red again, but we're going to add blue this time. Ready? Red is our primary color. I like doing these with watercolors because they mix really beautifully. But if you don't have watercolors, you can use regular paint. It's a little bit harder to do it with crayon or pencil, but you can if you do it very lightly. Let's write red. R-E-D, red, rojo. Now we get to mix a different primary color, blue. And blue in Spanish is azul. Can you say azul? Muy bien, azul. Red and blue are primary colors. That blue is beautiful, isn't it? Let's write blue. B-L-U-E, blue. We have red plus blue. I'm going to get my mixing tray. I'll start with red and get some on my brush. Put a little bit more here so I have enough to mix with my blue. Rinse my brush so I don't mix my primary colors until I get to my tray. Ready? Blue plus red equals, let's see, purple. I had to add a little more red, but let's see how beautiful this purple is. Oh my goodness. That's like a dark lavender purple. Purple is a secondary color. And purple in Spanish is morado. Can you say morado? Muy bien. Morado. Let's write purple. P-U-R-P-L-E. We did it. Are you ready for our last one? Now we're going to not do red this time. We're going to do yellow and blue. So let's start with our primary colors. Yellow is a primary color, amarillo. And blue, azul. Do you have a guess what it could make? You do? You think you know? I'm excited to try it with you. Yellow and blue. Let's write the words. Yellow, Y-E-L-L-O-W. Yellow. And blue, B-L-U-E. Blue. Are you ready to mix? Okay. Let's start with our yellow. Get a little bit of yellow paint in my mixing tray. Put it onto the tray. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Now I get some blue. Ready? Yellow and blue made what? Green. What a spring green. Green. Green in Spanish is verde. Can you say verde? Verde, muy bien. Green is a secondary color. G-R-E-E-N. Green. Look at the colors we made. That was so fun. Did you guys have fun guessing the colors? Good. Well, we're going to use those paints in a little bit, but right now we're going to read a book titled Every color, and you might see every color that we just made. Every color is written by Erin, Eitter, big polar bear, and a little girl holding a rainbow. Let's see what happens. Every color. These are all envelopes, and the stamps on the envelopes are different colors. The title page has the little girl painting just like we were, painting with some beautiful colors. Bear lived at the top of the world. Do you remember what that's called? The Arctic. The Arctic's on the top. He was surrounded by white ice and white snow. He longed for color. To long for something means you really wish you could have it. His friends tried their best to cheer him up, but it was no use. Then a passing seagull had an idea. The seagull knew a girl with just the right gift to share. Looks like she's mailing a letter to the bear. It was the most amazing thing Bear had ever received. It says, "For Bear, beautiful rainbow." But the gift didn't take away his discontent. It means he was still longing for color. He still wanted more color. When Bear's thank you note arrived from Seagull Express, the girl realized that she needed to go to him. She understood that he looked for color, but could not see it. She rigged her skiff and sailed across the ocean. She got her boat ready. "Come with me," said the girl when she finally reached Bear. "I know where to find what you need." He looks quite sad, doesn't he? The little girl is saying, "Come, I'll show you more color." Bear bid farewell to his friends, and off he and the girl sailed on an adventure. They traveled beyond distant shores and up rivers. Look at those red colors. And down, back down rivers, orange. And through golden cities. There's some beautiful yellow places, aren't there? Hills of green, exploring wonder. After wonder, after wonder. Lots to see in the world. If you can notice, everywhere they go, Bear is drawing a picture of what he sees. Until they saw everything they could. Then the girl trimmed her sails and returned Bear to the icy north. To trim your sails means you turn your sails to get them ready to go back home. Do you see what the seagull has been doing? The whole time he's been bringing letters back to the icy north. What did his friends do? "Welcome home, Bear." There, proudly displayed by his friends, were all of the paintings from Bear's journey. He gasped. His white home reflected every color of the rainbow. What a special picture. And it always had. he just needed to learn how to see them. He needed to learn how to see color and love it. He's drawing a new painting back home. The end. Isn't that a fun book? So Bear was tired of seeing white snow, white ice everywhere. And the little girl had a great idea to go see the world, see what colors exist outside. I bet next time you go on a walk, if you look around and see what colors are around your neighborhood, around your house, or on a hike, you will be surprised how many colors of the rainbow you see. So we talked about our primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and we made secondary colors, orange, purple, and green. Now we get to paint a beautiful picture just like Bear. Sound good? Okay. I have some paper and we are going to paint a rainbow together. Now, a rainbow comes in a specific order. That means the order from the top arch on a rainbow to the bottom arch on a rainbow is always the same. And let me show you how we can figure it out. The first color on top is always a shade of red. You can do this along with me if you'd like, or you can make one later. And this part, you can use watercolor, you can use paints, you can use markers or crayons or pastels. There are lots of different options. I've also seen people use cut paper to make all the arches, which can be beautiful. I'm going to continue to use watercolor because I enjoy how you can blend the color together. And because rainbows are made from droplets of water in the air, I figure watercolor is a good way to represent that. So we have our first primary color, rojo, red, yes? Our next primary color is yellow, but I'm not going to do it right next to red because we have to wait for our secondary color. I'm going to give a space, just like this. Yellow, amarillo, yellow. That's the second primary color that we have. Our next primary color, our third primary color, is blue, azul. And I'm going to leave a space again for my arch to go up and around. It is so cool that these three colors can make so many beautiful shades of new colors that exist in our world. Red, yellow, blue, primary colors are done. Now we get to take our secondary colors that we made and fill in the space. Between red and yellow, do you remember what color red and yellow made? We put orange. I might need to mix a little bit more to have yellow and red to make some orange. Isn't that beautiful? Orange. Orange in Spanish is, do you remember? Anaranjado. Muy bien. It's a long word, but it's a fun one. Orange, anaranjado. Our next color, when we mixed yellow and blue, we got Green, good remembering. Green in Spanish is called verde. Can you say verde? Muy bien, verde. Yellow and blue together make verde. In a moment, we are going to sing a song that helps us remember the order of the rainbow. Are you ready for our last color? We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Do you remember what blue and red made together? Purple, that's right. We have our beautiful purple that we can end our rainbow with. When you make your rainbow at home, you can add clouds, or the sun, or the rain. You can add lots of things all around. Thanks for making a rainbow with me. Are you ready to sing our song? Okay. It goes like this. I'll sing it once and then you can sing it with me, okay? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple too. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple too. I found a rainbow, so can you. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple too. Shall we sing it again? Okay. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple too. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple too. I found a rainbow, so can you. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple too. Thank you for singing with me and for exploring so many different colors. I'm excited to see what you explore at home. See you next time.